Very pleased to welcome back to the show Colin Bouquet, who's a partner at Venturewerx, and you can find them. I always have to say this because it's Venture, W-E-R-X, Venturewerx.com. And by the way, Colin, let me start by saying congratulations. We had you on in 2015. You were talking about something called Access Technologies. I remember it clearly. It was trading under $1. And I just saw that it's now $3. So there you go. That's a heck of a win. 2016, by the way, pioneering technologies. I make a list of this stuff. You were recommending it while you were on the show. It was under 30 cents. It went to as high as $1.50 in February. It's now still over $1. Those are big winners. So that puts the pressure on you. What do you got for me today?
Well, no guarantees that you're going to get 300%. But you know, one of the things that we always like to do is, and we've talked about this before, is we try to find the companies that are selling the shovels to the gold miners. Mm-hmm. And so today what we're looking at for our big idea is investing in the antibody-based drug sector. So, you know, we're always looking for companies, excuse me, that are affected by significant tailwinds, you know, trends or events in the sector, such as new innovation or regulation that can have impact on the companies that service these sectors. And, you know, those two companies you just mentioned are great examples of this. So we're seeing some big tailwinds right now in the area of drug development. And specifically where we're seeing it, I mean, everybody's heard of antibodies. You know, they're the mechanism that our bodies use to neutralize threats, bacteria, viruses, even cancer. But the global drug development sector right now is moving towards drugs that are based on antibodies. And the reason why is that these drugs have got an excellent success rate, and they've got a very long, useful lifespan for the drug companies, and they can typically have fewer side effects. So this has led to some incredible stats in the industry. You know, one is that the market today is about $100 billion annually, and that's expected to grow over the next 10 years. The antibody-based drug sector is expected to grow to over $350 billion in about 10 years, which is just an incredible number from our perspective.
Well, let me just, bottom line here, I mean, obviously, as you said, and you're absolutely right, past success isn't a promise of future, and, you know, we're looking at a sector that'd be on the aggressive side of someone's growth portfolio, but can you still give me a name here?
Absolutely. A great way to play this sector is a company called Immunoprecise Antibodies. And company just recently went public on the TSX Venture. They've got the ticker IPA, just like the beer, coincidentally, and they raised around $4 million. Now, the company currently trades a little over $1. But what's interesting about this company is that they play a vital role in this whole drug development process. They custom engineer the antibodies that these big drug companies use in their drug development cycle. That drug development cycle, by the way, costs for a typical drug to get from inception to commercialization costs the drug companies over $1 billion. And these drug companies farm all this work out to small companies like Immunoprecise. So this company's been around for years. It's a profitable company, which is a key component of all the things that we look at. But what's great about it is because it's a profitable company, all the money that they've raised is going into 100% to growth.
Let me just ask you this, because time's so short here. Just bottom line, what's your hold period for this? Obviously, it's an aggressive investment, but how long do you expect to hold it?
Well, I think you want to give these guys at least a year to show the impact of that $4 million that they raised.
Okay.
And I think it's a 1 to 3 year in our basis.
Colin Bouquet is partner at Venturewerx.com, V-E-N-T-U-R-E, Venture, of course, but it's Werx is W-E-R-X, so Venturewerx.com.